tonight... Actually, you don't know if it's tonight or not. This is artificial lighting. I can just turn it on and off. It could be the middle of the day right now. You don't know. It could be morning. I could have just woken up. In fact, the fourth dimension could have ceased to exist. You wouldn't know if it's day, if it's night. Backwards, forwards, upside down. Anyway, tonight I have this PENTAX box filled with PEYO Smurf figurines. It was between the PENTAX box and the McDonald's Happy Meal McBoo trick-or-treating pail. An orange plastic pail. And with all due respect to McDonald's and their Happy Meals and their McBoo trick-or-treating pail, I decided to use the PENTAX box instead because it's just a little bit cooler looking and it closes so the Smurfs don't spill out of it. So let's look inside here and see what we have. I don't find Smurfs like this all that often anymore. I used to find them pretty regularly, but this is kind of a treat. Finding a box full of Smurfs. See, they're not one leaf, two leaves. One Smurf, two Smurfs, right? So, I don't think this is a Smurf. Right off the bat, we're starting the video right off the bat with some stupid octopus woman, probably from Disney. Yeah, it's right on the back there. It says, copyright Disney China. Get out of here. It's not a Smurf. And look at this. Atlantic City. Mickey Mouse Atlantic City pin. I'm guessing that's a bootleg. Because I don't think Disney has a presence in Atlantic City, do they? Anyway. Alright, Smurfs. We're looking for Smurfs. Okay. What? Alright. Why? Where does Smurfs come from? Why is there so many boy Smurfs and one girl Smurf? Except there's more girl Smurfs because of the figurines. But where do they come from, and why is there only one girl, and then they're all the same age, except this one old Papa Smurf. I don't like that. Some kid's hair. Ew. Gross. That's really nasty. Look. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a hair. I'm going to vacuum that up. I got my vacuum over here. I'm going to vacuum up that hair. Alright. Alright, the hair is gone. So let's, okay, that's a Smurf table. I guess in Smurf classrooms, the tables are made out of wood planks. 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 plus 4 is 7, 5 plus 6 is 11. And this kid got stumped on 5 plus 6 and doodled. Must have not been genius Smurf. Okay, now, this is this witchy Smurf? See, what you do with Smurfs is you just take their characteristics and you add E to the end. So this is a witch, the characteristic. So it's witchy Smurf. But is this Smurfette dressed as a witch? Or is it just witchy Smurf? 1982. See? Can you see that? 1982 PEYO. PEYO, PEYO. Alright, witchy Smurf. Maybe we should have put that in the McBoo trick-or-treating pail, right? Here's Jack-o'-lanterny Smurf. See, that doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. Smurf with Jack-o'-lantern. Okay. He looks happy. I mean, he looks kind of like a salivating maniac, actually, with his tongue hanging out of his mouth. But we can say he's happy, and he's got his pumpkin. Jack-o'-lantern. Everyone's happy, happy, happy. Here is Mermaid Smurf. Smurfette as a mermaid. She's got kind of a perverted look on her face. And they don't... Did they have water? Where Smurfs live, do they have an ocean? Where does Mermaidy Smurf go? Schleich. S-C-H-L-E-I-C-H. It says on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, I think you can see it now. Schleich. I'm zoomed in a little bit, so you probably see. Alright, so Mermaidy Smurf. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's next. Horse. Horse Smurf. Horsey Smurf. Is there a Smurf in here that can ride the horse? I'm going to kill myself if I keep saying Smurf, but I guess I'm going to have to say it about 1,000 more times to do this video. So, Horsey Smurf. And if we find a Smurf that can ride the horse, then we'll have him ride it. And look, it's another disgusting hair. Okay. Vacuum that hair up. I don't know if it's a disgusting hair. Like, it's disgusting that there's hair in it. Oh, see? Maybe that's why there's hair in it. Hairdresser Smurf. What? He's cutting your hair with his eyes closed. He's so good. Maybe that's why there's hair in there, because of Hairdresser Smurf. Why is his comb as big as he is? That would be like, I'm 6 feet tall, so I would be using a 4-foot tall comb and like a 1.5 pair of shears to cut people's hair. That's ridiculous. But if they made these things regular size, then you wouldn't even know what he does, because he'd have like this tiny little thing in his hand. I get it. It's a cartoon. Things have to be exaggerated. I used to watch the Smurfs on TV on Saturday mornings after the Warner Brothers cartoons were over. I never quite got it. You had Gargamel, and he's trying to eat the Smurfs, and that's pretty brutal. Like, if you think about it, if I went out in the woods and started hunting for squirrels, and I was just going to grab a squirrel and kill it and eat it, I guess we take that as kind of normal, you know, eating meat and everything, but it's still pretty rough. But Gargamel was going to go around and take these little blue people. They're actually people. They could talk, they could think, and he's going to go out in the woods and he's going to kill them and eat them. Now, he never succeeded, but that's just such a savage concept. It's weird that we just accepted that. Anyway, speaking of eating, here is, I guess, Thanksgiving Smurf, Turkey Smurf, Turkey Smurf, Pilgrim Smurf, made in Portugal. See? Made in Portugal. Okay. He's a Pilgrim Smurf having turkey. Good for him. And Bunny Smurf. Smurfette as the Easter Bunny. I'm not even going to tell you what this reminds me of. Smurfette as the Easter Bunny. You know, I wish I had an Easter basket now filled with candy and jelly beans and stuff. It'd be a real treat. In fact, right now, it is April 14th. April 15th. So, some of the stores still have leftover Easter candy. You can get like a Palmer candy rabbit or something. So that's just, by the time you watch this, if you watch it tonight, if you're one of the first people to watch it, or tomorrow, then rush out to your local Big Lots and you might get some clearance candy. 10 cents on the dollar they're selling it for. Here is Sleepy Smurf, maybe? He's got kind of like it looks like he's going to go to sleep with his like sleeping hat, but I don't know. Wintry Smurf? Just kind of not cross-country skiing Smurf, maybe? Is he supposed to be holding a ski pole? Nondescript. Here's an easy one. Popsicles Smurf. You can't call him Popsicle Smurf because Popsicle is a registered trademark, but Popsicle Smurf. Ice cream Smurf. Delicious. I like that one. You know, he's got his tongue out, licking his lips, enjoying his ice cream. Good. Erin Go Brog Smurf. Irish Smurf. St. Patrick's Day Smurf. Four-leaf clover Smurf. Does any of this make sense? Please don't answer this. Please do not give me a lengthy diatribe about Smurfs. Really, these are all rhetorical questions. I just don't care at all. I get it. They're really cool little figures, but come on, just collect them. Stop telling me their life story. But this is four-leaf clover Lucky Smurf. Okay, we'll call him Lucky Smurf. But I think, Leprechaun Smurf, maybe. Give me the gold at the end of your pot of rainbow or something. And Baby Smurf with a car. Okay. We should make sure that as we raise our children, we accustom them to the suburban car mentality where you drive everywhere and nobody walks, but you can crawl with a car. And here is Reporter Smurf, I think. She's got her pencil in her mouth. She's really concentrating, and she's got her notepad. I think she's Reporter Smurf. You go, girl. Betty Cooper wanted to be a reporter. Who's that? This is Grim Reaper Smurf? Grim Reapery? Actually, I don't think he's Grim Reaper. I think he's just normal Reaper Smurf. Like, he goes out and he this is what reaping is, where you cut. He's got a bundle of hay. So you go out in the field and you cut down hay. I think that's what reaping is. And if you're the Grim Reaper, then you dress in black and you don't show your face because you're a skeleton under there and you walk around going, I'm going to kill you. So he's just Reaper Smurf. Don't fear Reaper Smurf. Now, this is Tennis Smurf, right? Tennis Smurfette. Smurfette doing the tennis thing. She has a tennis racket. Swish. Well, that's kind of cool. Now, what do we have next? Cheerleader Smurfette. Look at her. She's the most popular girl in high school, even though she's blue. Wow. Blue people. Little miniature blue people. That's freaky. I mean, maybe what happened is these are all ghosts that died from drowning accidents. It's weird. But she's got like a blue face and blue legs. She's showing a lot of leg. I mean, this is obscene, really. This is from 1981. Is that what it says? 81, I think. And she has pom-poms, and she's cheerleading. Rah rah, sis boom ba. Here is taking a bath. Bathy Smurf. He's like totally naked except for a towel. And does he have a tail? Do Smurfs have tails? I guess they do. Oh, that's creepy. So, he's scrubbing himself with a scrub brush and he's got soap. And here is another Easter Bunny Smurf. We had Easter Bunny Smurfette earlier. Let's grab her. And Easter Bunny Smurf. La la la, la 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 la. Let's go and give out Easter eggs to kids. And that's exactly what they'll do. Oh, I'm saving that one for last. Here is Clowny Smurf, right? I think. I don't know what he's got in his hand. It looks like a miniature barber pole or a candy cane or something. Maybe he's like trapeze artist Smurf. He's not just like normal clown. He's Cirque du Soleil Smurf. Smurf du Soleil. All right, good for him. Here is Cakey Smurf. He has a cake the size of his head. I hope he's going to share that. I hope he's not going to just eat the whole thing, but he looks like he's going to eat the whole thing. He's got his licking his lips. He'd be a pig if he ate the whole thing. These things get dirty. Can you see the dirt there on his head? One time I soaked well over 100 Smurfs in my sink with dishwashing liquid and washed all of them. They didn't really turn out that well. Here is another baby Smurf. This one has a rattler instead of a car. You know, I think I like the car one better. This one's just kind of weird. He's blue. Born every time there's a blue moon. When have you ever seen a blue moon? I mean, there's a strip club up the street called the Blue Moon. Well, there used to be. But, I mean, like, legitimately. Okay, Skatey Smurf. Smurfette, she's skating and roller skating. That was very popular back in... This one's made in Hong Kong. Very popular back in 1980 or whatever when this was made. We used to go skating all the time. It was awesome. Here is Smurfette doing ballet. Ballerina Smurfette. Ballerina Smurfette. Is that ballet? All right. Good for you. Ballerina Smurfette. She's doing things. This is... Don't correct me if I'm wrong. Listen, I'm just talking to myself here. I don't want answers. But I think this is Holly Hobby, maybe, or Strawberry Shortcake. It's not going to say on the bottom. It'll just say, like, the name of the people who made it. AGC or something. I can't read that. So it's either Holly Hobby or one of Strawberry Shortcake's little friends. What are you doing in a box of Smurfs, you interloper? Okay, now here is Caroler Smurf. Christmas carols, right? Smurfs love holidays. And what happens with him is, first of all, he has a scroll of Christmas carols. It's 3 feet tall or something. He has a candle, and he has a hoop in his head. See? so you can put a hook on him and hang him from your Christmas tree. So he's a Christmas ornament and a figurine. Good. Now here is Cardshark Smurf. He's laughing because he's cheating at cards. And I wonder if the fact that these are hearts, does that have anything to do with anything? Is that like love? He loves playing cards, but he's got another card tucked in his waistband. He's a cheater, but it's funny, you know. 1978. Wow, that's going back a ways. This thing's old. This thing's 88, 98, 2008. Jeez, this thing's 38 years old. Well, at least the mold is 38 years old. I don't know when they actually produced this, but this, if this is like a first run, this is almost 40 years old. That's insanity. He looks fine too. And here's Smurfette with a baby. Now, does this imply that Smurfette had the baby, or do baby Smurfs just pop up every time there's a blue moon? Is she the mom? Is this mommy Smurf, or is this just doting Aunt Smurf because everybody is the Smurf baby's aunt and uncle in the Smurf village? And why is there only one Smurfette on TV, but there's like 27 of them in this box? The Mysteries of Smurfs. And here is light blue. Why is he light blue and the other ones are dark blue? Here is light blue. Oh, because he's an angel. He's a dead Smurf. Angel Smurf. Woo, I've come down to, whatever. What do angels do? Let's ask Michael Landon. Okay, now we have looking at himself in the mirror Smurf? Vain Smurf? Vanity Smurf? I don't know. Mirrory Smurf? Something. It's something to do every day. And I think this is Bowling Smurf. Now, he's not going to do very well with bowling because his bowling ball is misshapen and malformed, and it looks like it's stuck to his hand with red paint anyway. But it's all about the spirit, you know, capturing the moment. He doesn't have to bowl a 300 as long as he just gets out there and does his thing. And then this lopsided ball will go boop, boop, boop down, you know, and end up in the gutter. Here is Tennis Smurf. We had Tennis Smurfette earlier. Let's see if I can find her. They can play tennis together. Here it is, Tennis Smurfette. Tennis, anyone? I say, anyone for tennis? Lionel, catch! Yeah, tell me what I'm talking about. Go watch that. It's way more interesting than this video. It's called Salad Days. Just type in Salad Days and see what happens. Minor Threat or Monty Python's Flying Circus. So type in Monty Python Salad Days and you'll find a sketch about tennis, and I'll warn you in advance, there's a lot of blood in it. But it's really funny. It's much more funny than this crap, but tennis Smurfs. And we can lob the ball and high five. Okay. What else do we have here? We have, is that a paintbrush? A pen? A crayon? Nervously writing something, Smurf? Oh, you know what? I figured it out. I'm a genius. Look at this. It is taking a test in school, Smurf. Look, he's got his table, he's got his pen, and he's going, what's 5 plus 6? 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 plus 4 is 7, but I'm stumped. I don't think Smurfs talk like that. 5 plus 6, I'll write it down for you, 11. Oh, no wonder he's nervous. His pen ran out of ink. Don't worry, little guy. You'll do just fine. You've already got a 67. That's a passing grade. And this is Cakey Smurf. I don't know if he's a firefighter or an axe thrower or if he is chopping down a tree. He looks very determined. Man. Imagine seeing that thing staring at you. What if you woke up tonight and you looked up and that thing was right over you? Just a crazed, wide-eyed, wild-eyed fanatic Smurf just staring at you holding an axe. Okay, and last, but certainly not least, this is the one I saved for last, Devil Smurf. Alright, let's find Angel Smurf. Which one's cooler? You know? See, the way it works is these two go on another Smurf's shoulders. Right? I don't know which one. Let's try this one. Should I eat another ice cream bar? This is delicious, but should I have another one? No, you shouldn't. One is enough. Too many calories will make you fat. Go ahead. Go ahead and have another ice cream bar. Eat the whole box. Your mom won't care. She'll never know. Tell her your sister did it. And so on and so forth. So you got Angel Smurf and Devil Smurf. And they're whispering in the ear. And this one is, you know, giving a little polite advice. And this one's being a rascal. But this is the coolest Smurf. He's orange. He's red. He's got black wings. This is like the closest you're going to get to Satanism in Smurves. You know, there should probably be a Slayer tune playing right now. The Angel of Death Smurf. So, there you go. That is my whole box of Smurfs in the PENTAX box. Let's put them back in the box. That'll be like a dramatic finish to the video. Just throw them all in the box. And then what I'll do is I'll close the box and it'll be like, it'll give us closure. Okay? And close the box. And that is the end of the video.